Good morning and welcome to my 50th country, Brazil. So I got here last night. It was a long day of travel. I had to walk to the port in Montevideo, then get a boat that was delayed, and then there was so much traffic, and because the boat was delayed I had to get a taxi to the airport, fly to Iguazu Falls, Argentina side, and then get a taxi from there to my hostel last night. So very busy day, very tiring. So today, originally I was just going to chill, do some sort out my sim, get some money, but instead I met these girls at the hostel and we're making a day out of it. It is raining a little bit, but still. So we're doing some of the unusual things to do in Iguazu. Obviously most people just go to the waterfalls. We have come to a Buddhist temple. So we are at a Buddhist temple. There was no explanation of where there's no explanation about any of it basically, but it's pretty. And this bridge that you can see half of here, this is the friendship bridge that we're going to cross later to go to Paraguay, which is here. So let's have a look around here and then we will move on. But no, I'm happy that the sun's out, but I didn't put sun cream on, so I'm hoping it's not out too much because I'm burnt from the walk in Montevideo. We have now come to a Buddha that is very similar to one I saw in Bangkok, but they've changed the colour of our eyes again. They're blue. Yeah. The building behind's nice, not giving me very Buddhist vibes, but it's pretty. And the view is still stunning. We have now come to a more traditional Buddha. However, it has started raining again. But here we go. The big Buddha with the little ones. It's actually quite cute. And this whole place is free to get in. So I'll put the name either on the screen or in the description of what the actual name of this place is called. But it's quite cute. And the building you can go in and it's got loads of different types of Buddhas, but you're not allowed to film in there obviously, and there's a scary security guard looking, so yeah. We are now going to get a Uber to the bridge that you have to walk across to enter into Paraguay, which would be country 51. And it has started raining, so it is a bit misty, but hopefully it will clear up and be okay by the time we get there. Okay, so we have got to the Brazilian side of this bridge and now we have to walk across it. It's raining quite heavily though. It doesn't look it on the camera, but it is. But yeah, let's go. So we are now on the bridge. I'll try and speak into the coat so you can hear me through the mic. Yeah, this is the current situation. You've got cars here, bridge here, but it has got cover, so we're not getting wet now. I am slightly nervous about how long this bridge is and the current weather conditions, but people drive across it every day, so hoping it will be fine. But look at how bad the rain is. I'm glad I'm not doing the waterfalls today. Yeah, good thing we're shopping, which is inside, I think. We have now made it to Paraguay. We are trying to get to a shopping centre because if you don't know, Paraguay is famous for its cheap shops. So that's what we're trying to find. You didn't have to even stamp in. We just asked them and they were like, are you leaving today? Yeah, just go. So we didn't stamp out of Brazil or stamp into Paraguay. So I don't know if we're technically here illegal, but we did ask the border control and they were like, just go. So yeah, we are now here. So we have made it to the shopping centre called Paris. It kind of looks like a normal shopping centre, but apparently everything is going to be really cheap. So let's have a look. We have a few things, because there's 4 of us from the hostel that are here now, that we need. Some cosmetics and a watch, because someone's watch is broken. So yeah, we're going to have a look. I realised I barely looked at the camera then, sorry. And now, after a few hours of shopping, we got some lunch and we crossed back over the bridge. It has thankfully stopped raining, so you can actually see the bridge now. And yeah, we went to Paris shopping centre and you can actually see the Paris sign here, and it was quite good. It was like, a lot of it was tax-free, some of it wasn't, but most of it was. But look at the art. But no, it's fun. I mean, if you have a spare day in Iguazu, you might as well tick off Paraguay as well. You can. Paraguay does have much more to offer. However, it is the only country that doesn't have a Lonely Planet book, last I checked, and it also has the least visited UNESCO site, because the only thing to do is the tax-free shopping, which is right here, or the UNESCO site, which is in the centre of the country, and it takes a while to get there, so no one normally bothers. But yeah, I'm ticking Paraguay off the country checklist, and now we're going back to the hostel. But look at this little birdie, this is cute. But yeah, let's go. Good morning and welcome back to Argentina. So today I'm on the Argentinian side of Iguazu Falls, and this is the map. So I got the shuttle here with a few other people from the hostel. I'm waiting for one of them to get through the ticket booth. So they are very strict on the tickets, and if you have a student ticket, they want so many things. Anyway, this is the route. So we're going to get the train up the brown route, walk there, and then walk back, then walk the blue route, then walk the yellow route. We won't have time for these ones because there's lots of flies here. The transfer is taking us back at 4, so we won't have time to do the little ones. But all you can see is the beach and one little waterfall. So that's okay, we just do the 3 main ones. It costs 45,000 Argentinian pesos to get in, like the standard ticket. Student ticket is 7,000, which is why everyone tries to use the student cards. What else? So to get here from Foz de Iguazu, which is the Brazilian side, the town where I'm staying, you can either take the public bus. So you would have to take 2 public buses to get here and then 2 public buses to get back, costing 30,000 each. However, we managed to get a shuttle that the 4 of us only had to pay 100 each, so we got 20 Brazilian reais cheaper than the public bus. Anything else? Yeah, I don't know. The Brazilian side has 20% of the waterfall and the Argentinian side has 80%. And the brown route, the one at the top, goes right to the border of the Argentinian side, and you stand on top of it, so that should be cool. Thankfully, it is not raining today at the minute, so hopefully, but we're going to get wet anyway from the waterfall from what I hear. So today is going to be more of like admiring the power of the waterfall, whereas the Brazilian side is more of like the picturesque side. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm very looking forward to this. I've wanted to come here for so many years, so looking forward to it. And let's go, I'll stop talking now. So we have got off the train at Devil's Throat and we're now going to do the trail, but at the station we saw like 2 little anteaters. So the trail to get to Devil's Throat lookout is just this like metal bridge going over the top of the waterfall all the way there. You can also pay to get a helicopter, but I think that'd be very expensive. But yeah, it's a nice walk but very busy. So we are crossing, yeah, we're crossing a massive river. But you see these like puffs of water, we think that's where the falls are. Very excited. I I've literally wanted to come here since I was like 15 and hadn't even been on a plane. And now I'm actually here. I didn't even know where it was when I first saw pictures of this place. So I'm very excited. Hoping it lives up to expectations. But so far, the river it's huge. I'm a bit nervous walking on this though. Like it squeaks and it moves a lot. But no one's fell through yet, so hopefully. We are getting pretty close right now. And look at this. So I am now on the actual like viewpoint, and wow, look at that. You can really see the full force of the power of this waterfall right now. I can't wait to get to a better viewpoint, like without all the people. Lots of people. I have to wait to get near the front. But yeah, this is amazing. I don't know if you can hear me, but this is honestly like stunning. I think this has put every other waterfall that I've ever been to shame, because it's just so big and powerful. Like look at this. You can barely even see it because the water is just everywhere and it's coming below us. Wow, once in a lifetime. It's flowing down there, not that you can see it, but yeah, stunning. From here you can really feel the power, and I don't know if you can tell, you get wet. Like all of this water is just rushing down. And this big water cloud is soaking me. It's honestly amazing feeling the power of this waterfall. I do think if you fell, you would be dead instantly though. But just, wow. Look at that. I've just seen the guide that is staying at my hostel, and she was telling me about how this is the place you see the power, and then the Brazil side, it's the picturesque side. She's just over there. But yeah, I am now leaving the top because there's 2 other trails that we want to do. We don't have a lot of time. You only get about 5 hours to get around the whole park with the shuttle. But yeah, it is amazing. I can't wait to see more. So after getting off the train, we are now doing the blue circuit, or circuit superior, and we are at the first viewpoint. Okay, so the next viewpoint, you can really see just how many waterfalls there are. Look, they go all the way around here and then all the way there, and then that bit is like the end where we were to start. So many. Huge, absolutely huge. Okay, so another way you can explore the park is by boat, and you see there's a little boat down there so you can see the views. But something else, I saw my first wild toucan that I've been able to catch on camera in that tree right there, and it was like the perfect orange beak one. I'll put the video in now so you can see it. Very happy about that. If you watched the Mindo one, you know I saw a few with like the white and black beaks. Never managed to get them on camera, so I am very happy that I did. But this viewpoint here is stunning because you can see all the waterfalls close up. But I'm probably going to run out of footage, so I'm going to stop talking now. Not footage, memory space. The views as you walk around are absolutely stunning. And honestly, I keep taking pictures. This memory is about to be full. My phone memory is about to be full. So hopefully you get to see all of this, but definitely worth it, and like, just amazing. So we have made it to the viewpoint, the last viewpoint of the blue route, and I'm going to show you how it looks. the yellow trail, and I think we're about to walk through like a waterfall. Oh my god, I'm so wet. And this is just a little one compared to the big ones. That was cool. I have limited memory though, so bye. We have now come to the best view on the yellow route, and here we go. You can also get little boats that go up to there, which is quite cool, but I didn't know about that before I got here, so I haven't looked onto it. And that is now the end of my Argentinian Iguazu Falls adventure. Tomorrow I will be going to the Brazil side though, so keep watching if you want to see that. Would I recommend this? Honestly, yes, 100%. If you pay the full price, it is quite expensive. However, it's worth it. Like, I've spent the whole day here just walking around, admiring the waterfall. The only thing I think they could improve on is they could have a walkway that goes lower. Like, you can see where one used to be, but they've closed it for some reason. And I feel like that would really give you the perspective of how tall they are, because you just can't, from the top, you can't see it. There is like a walkway in the middle that makes you understand a bit more how tall they are. But honestly, they're so huge. And I feel like that is the only thing that would improve on. But I've loved it. It's been amazing. I don't think Brazil can beat it, honestly. The Brazil side is smaller, as I said earlier, and today has just been stunning. So I'm still going to go tomorrow, but yeah, highly recommend, and definitely come. I'm now going to go back to town and get some dinner though, because I'm starving. Good morning. Today is my last day in Iguazu Falls, and I have come to the Brazilian side. You pay 117 Brazilian reals, which is less than £20, I think, and it includes the bus up to the start of the trail. And I've literally just got off the bus, and we have got an amazing view. Let me see if I can get to the front so I can get it. Look at that. So these are the platforms that we were on yesterday on the Argentinian side, and it goes all the way around here. Yeah, we went down there, crossed the bridge that's there. I've got a picture on that bridge. Wow, this is stunning. I'm going to take a moment to appreciate this. So this trail is a lot shorter than the Argentinian side. However, the views are just... We've been walking for like 5 minutes and we've taken so many pictures. Like, look at this view, and like there's birds circling above the water. You can really see just how big it is here. Like, the Argentinian side was beautiful, but I mean, this is really like a panoramic view. But I'm going to keep walking because I think it's going to get better. We are barely even we're nowhere near the actual waterfall yet, and we can already feel the mist. I love this waterfall. Yeah, we were just saying it's a lot more brown than we thought it'd be, but still stunning. So that is as far around as you can come on the Argentinian side, because that's where I started yesterday on that platform. Wow, you can really see just how powerful it is. A viewpoint that is amazing, but you're getting very wet from the mist. But I don't know if you can see, there's a rainbow here. That's where the boat comes up to. It comes all the way up to here. You've got Devil's Throat here, and there's all of these waterfalls. It's absolutely stunning. You can really feel just how big they are this side. I'm so glad I came to the Brazilian side. So on this side, you can go over the waterfall, like over some of the waterfall, So here, look, if you look at this bridge, it goes all the way round and you get the view in the Devil's Throat of the waterfalls above and below you. And honestly, people look so wet doing it, but why not? Why not? Only going to be here once, and it looks stunning, so let's do it. Across the bridge. Oh wow. Oh, it's quite wet. It would be better if there wasn't like a queue of people. Oh wow. It's so wet here. It's almost like you're in the waterfall. But it's nice and refreshing because it's very hot today. So I don't mind. I'm basically drenched and I'm doing this in sandals and my feet are sliding in the sandals. And I kept the sunglasses on to try and protect the contacts. No, they're also wet. So yeah, I'm getting on a bus tonight and I don't have access to a shower. Fun! For once in a lifetime. But this is just unbelievable. Like, the force of this waterfall, there's nothing like it. And they're all around. Absolutely amazing. Highly recommend. Highly. I'm going to try and get back without slipping. I have made it back to dry land. I am not dry, but the land is dry, or at least more dry than it was out there. But no, that was absolutely amazing. I'm so glad I did that. I think that's like almost the end of the walkway. It's a very short walkway, unfortunately, but we do go up. So I think that might be a good view. Okay, so we're now at a panoramic view, and honestly the view is amazing, but it is so high up. I am slightly terrified to cross over and get to the railing to actually see the view. So I'm going to have to put the camera away. So I've only got my phone attached to my hand and then I can go there. So you'll see the view, but I will not be talking from the edge. Okay, so that is the end of my time in Foz do Iguazu. I have really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend visiting both sides of the cataratas, as they call it here, or the waterfalls. I don't know. If you only had time to choose one, you would have to decide if you want the view of the waterfalls, which you get from Brazil, or to be in the waterfalls, basically, that you get in Argentina. But either way, really recommend. Really loved it. And now I'm about to get my bus to Sao Paulo. So, see you there.